It's package day. Let's take a look and see what we got in store. A nice square shaped package ready to be penetrated. All right, let's take a look. Ooh. Wow. Shredded paper. I guess this is all the tax receipts and whatnot from this person. It's quite a mess. And quite fun to clean this up, so I'm going to be very careful so as not to be forced to clean up a bunch of paper shredding. So let's take a look and see what's inside this beauty. Don't think there's anything else in there. Wow, that's definitely the first time I've gotten a little shredded paper as packaging material. It's a very unique way to do it. I like it, actually. I just don't like the mess, but really first world problems. I would much rather this come to me in a nicely packaged package than and have to deal with that mess than have broken or damaged items. Anyways, let's take a look and see what we got in here. Oh, this is a chunky. This is a very chunky one. It's a 10-ounce bar, actually. This is actually a bull logo. Engelhard bull logo. This 10-ounce bar, you know, I'm not actually much into stacking 10-ounce bars, but it's been something that I've been trying to do lately. I've been a little bit, how do you say, going out of control when it comes to making purchases, and I'm trying to cut back. I think this is probably, you know, I'm a newer stacker, but I'm sure this is a kind of a common thread among all stackers where, in a way, you know, you're not necessarily prepared. You kind of get, I don't know how to say it. I guess you kind of get out of hand. You go overboard. And so I think that's what I did. And when I first realized that I had reached what was actually 2x my milestone of my weight goal. And so after I had reached that point, I was still interested in stacking because I felt like my journey in stacking had only just begun. And so I consolidated, you know, and I got myself to a section where I was happier with everything in my stack, even though it was not fully 2x my weight goal. And so now I'm back below 2x my weight goal, but, you know, almost with the stack size that I'm very, very happy with for the long term. And so the reason why I'm going for 2x my gold stack size is because I would ideally like for all of my holdings, I'm long term, right? I'm long term on silver, so I would ideally like my holdings to at least 2x. I mean, I'm expecting more, but to me, I guess I don't know how to put it. To me, I want to make sure I'm happy with my stack, and I want to have the ability to keep looking for new products to add to my stack and to keep refining my stack. And so once I'm happy with the base stack and I'm happy with the weight of that base stack, well, then I don't want to add more weight. And so what I will do after that point is I will continue to consolidate and refine my stack so that I'm very, very happy with it. So I may have part with something, but then I might add something else to the stack. And so, you know, hopefully the stack will kind of become more and more collectible as we kind of go on, because as you know, I'm very much into the collectibles. And so I want my stack to be able to continuously evolve with me and with my tastes. And so for now, as you know, I like to stack dense. I like to stack a lot of the same things, right? So I like to put a lot of eggs into a few baskets, if that makes sense. And that's something that I kind of obsess about when it comes to anything. And, you know, usually I'm a little bit more straightforward. I can tell you exactly what's on my mind, but I'm just kind of, my mind is kind of wandering on different tangents, and I'm not sure what the point is that I'm trying to make. I guess, recently Argenta, he had commented on one of my videos asking, well, hey, do you have a weight goal? And so, yeah, I do have that internal weight goal, is I guess what I'm trying to say. And so I don't want people to think they're like, oh yeah, just because you stack, so aggressively, that's my strategy, and I keep what I'm comfortable keeping in precious metals, which is different for everybody. Some people might be putting 1% in, some people might put 10% in, some people might go put all their extra savings in it. So that's a different question for everybody. But you really need to have some discipline, and you need to stick to certain rules when you're stacking, because otherwise what happens, and this happened with me, is like you kind of go overboard and it becomes kind of like an addiction. And so I don't know if a lot of you guys can relate to that, but you need to have some self-restraint, right? And so we're about to go into a recession, in my opinion, and so you really need to prepare for that, and not as like a doomsday prepper, but like you really need to prepare for that and make sure you're hedged and you're ready for that. So hope that makes sense. I hope that gives you kind of like a little bit of insight into why I'm doing what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, what I'm doing, what the long-term end game is here. That's different for everybody, right? And so I guess that's all I have to say. But anyways, sorry for that big rant. I hope you did enjoy this unboxing of this beautiful Canadian Bull logo, stamped blank back Bull logo 10-ounce bar. Cheers.